Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I am here today with Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks. You can find more details down below in the description box about these fun thrifting YouTube collabs. So I'm getting started with, I got a little bit of Halloween stuff from, we have a little local thrift store who, their prices are very, very low. Like this was 50 cents. Things are like always like a lot of the time under $1 at this store, because they are a religious organization, but they do fund the food bank locally and some other like homes for at-risk youth and that kind of thing. So I really like to support that kind of goal. So that being said, all the stuff I'm about to show you is from there until I tell you otherwise. So this is a witch here. Happy Halloween. So yeah, just a cute little tin bucket. I thought it would be nice to sort some of my Halloween bits and bobs into, because I've got quite a bit going on. So this was also 50 cents, and it's going to go quite wonderfully in my doll head collection. It's nice to have a little Halloween-y kind of doll head to go with all of the antique doll heads. Then I got this bag. This was 50 cents, and I saw this little bat cookie cutter, and I thought that could be really fun for, I mean, certainly you could use it for clay, right? And you could cut clay bits out of it, but I think I'm going to use it for cookies and make some Halloween bat cookies with the kids. That would be a lot of fun. Then I saw there's other stuff in here, but I don't even know what it is. So Haunted Draft House Ale. This looks like some like random label-y type things or something. Let's take a look. Probably just put it right in my Halloween stash that I'm building right now. So that's just like okay, so it looks like this packaging comes from sort of like labels for labeling different kind of Halloween type beverages and snacks. So that's probably what some of these are. So we have Haunted Draft House Ale, Drink at Your Own Risk Moonshine Madness, Mischief Brewing Company, Vampire Blood, Fresh Squeezed, Witchful Drinker, Crafted Barfly Cocktails, Blood and Poison, and Toxic. And then we have a little resin mold here with little ghosties. And then a little pencil stencil with like a witch, a jack-o'-lantern, bat, bone, and kitty cat. So that's fun. Very fun little bits. And then I found these for also for 50 cents, originally from the Dollarama for $1.75. These four little spideys, little fuzzy spiders. And this collection of doilies, there's 3. They were $1 for these 3, and they're quite lovely. Then I got this. I think I got this the Berenstain Bears in a Spooky Fun House. It's a pop-up book, and it's very cute. Probably read it with the kids, to be honest. It's very, very cute. My kids love Berenstain Bears. Oh, that's a shame. This is torn there. See, now I'm like, well, I think we might have to use this for journaling, because this is torn. Yep. Oh, pity. This is cute. I especially like the skeleton, though. That'll be fun. Yeah, these are fun. Yeah, there's some things definitely torn in this book. I didn't even look inside of it, whatever. But yeah, it'll be good for using in bits and bobs and journals. And then this is another randomness bag. And I saw this thing in the front that said Spook House Halloween Comic Fest. And looks like there's a couple copies of it. And there could be some fun stuff in these comics for Halloween. This is just Paw Patrol stuff. I don't think I'll be keeping. And these are funny face stickers for Halloween. That could be fun. Do something with that. Other stickers that I don't think I'll be keeping. These are like Disney kind of stuff. I'll probably just redonate those. Then Oh yeah, this is cool. So look at this fun tree. It's like, I gotta change the batteries in it, but it does something. I suspect there's a light. Yeah, there's a light in the bottom, but I gotta put a new battery inside of it. And I paid $1.50 for it. It has a $3 tag on it, but because it was Halloween, I got all of their like larger decor stuff and costumes are all 50% off right now. Like these papers and things weren't, but just the decor and like they do discounts by like what's like department. So that day it was decor and seasonal, like, but not the paper goods and stuff, just the costumes. I got one thing. The only reason that I know that if I got 50% off the costumes is because I found a tutu for my daughter for her dance class. And they had it in the Halloween costumes and it was a really cute one, so I went with it. Then I got some of these fun little felt leaves. They were also 50 cents and there's 5 colors, orange, green, yellow, black, and red. And then I found these 2 big activity books. So this is Halloween Fun Coloring and Activity Book, and it had like a really cute vintagey kind of vibe to it. They're from 1991 and they're just cutesy Halloween kind of stuff, right? There's good things like those are great. You know, how great are those? You could cut them out, back them, and make journal cards. Like there's really some cool stuff in these. This is Halloween Party, and again, like 50 cents. So cute, super cute, and lots of little things to cut out if you want to. Just set that over in Halloween Central next to me here. And then these I got for 50 cents. This set of 2 like ice molds, but you know, you could use them for resin if you want to, but I probably will use them for ice. I think it'll be fun to make like Halloween ice cubes, but this needs to go through the dishwasher first, and there's 2 of them. So yeah, that'll be cute. Set that over here because it's not staying in the studio. And then I found this little pack of 20 treat bags, these little happy Halloween treat bags. And then I also found this bag of things for 50 cents. Sorry, just a moment of kid calamity there. Okay, so then I found these little treat bags also, and as part of that bag. And this is 12 cupcake picks. Oh, and they're like these 4 characters. So, or 6 actually. There's 6 different characters. And they're like little acetate, I think. Why do I have pinking shears instead of scissors? Where are my scissors? Okay. Oh yeah, they're acetate. That's cool. That will come in very handy. And they're double-sided, so we could do some fun like lamination or something with those. And it looks like we have some magnetic witch pieces here. Or, oh no, we have a Frankenstein. Those are magnetic. That's really cute. And then more leaves. These are paper though. They're a bunch of different paper leaves. 24 pack. And then I got this book, the Encyclopedia of Astrology by Sandra Schulman. And it looks kind of neat. It's got lots of good stuff inside. When is it from? 1976. Okay. So we have all sorts of interesting, like, you know, astrology type stuff, just different cool images. These kind of books are always really great if you're making, you know, different kinds of journals, just really great pictures for all sorts of things. Okay. Then, set this book aside here. Another little baggie of things for 50 cents, and pull this open. I noticed they've been putting these little danger suffocation notices inside the bags. These are all different kinds of Halloween treat bags. Really cute. So cute, actually. Yeah. All different designs. And then I got this little, these little pumpkins, and what are they? Witch hats? The cats, little black cats. So yeah, I've been finding these cute little confettis. This one's from American Greetings. I found like some ghost ones a while back too. Oh my goodness, I have to keep pausing because my son keeps coming down here, and he thought his sister was coming to get him and he didn't want to go upstairs. So he's running toward like the door to leave my studio to go upstairs, and he's shouting her name, like, but he does it right as he's about to turn the corner, and my husband was coming downstairs to get him and he didn't know he was around the corner. So he just shouts. Okay, I'm sorry, they're like talking to this thing. So he just like shouts her name, scares the living out of my husband. My husband just did this like awkward scream thing, and now finally they're all gone. My goodness, I don't know. Kids. Okay, so this is the last thing I got from that thrift store. It was $1, and it's just, I don't even know, I couldn't open it because it was sealed, I guess. It's called Ask the Given, and these are cards, so this could be anything. I don't actually know what it is. Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. So you know I'm not a religious person, but I might be able to use these. We'll see. I will love where I am right now. That's nice. I like the images on the front of these, and I think a lot of them are, you know, quite generic, nice things. And on back, I think that they have, you know, I mean, I'm not seeing specifically religion-based, you know, discussion here. It's just kind of talking about, like, I don't know, like spiritual type stuff, like every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. There's that which you desire and the lack of it. Often when you believe you are thinking about something that you desire, you are actually thinking about the exact opposite of what you desire. So I guess, like, I mean, this one's a little weird. But yeah, I think most of them seem to be kind of fun, and I'll be able to use these. Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at it. I've been trying not to buy like cards and things because I have enough. Unless they're super cool vintage, I'm probably going to take a pass. So I'm just going to tidy up a little, put this Halloween stuff aside, and then I'll show you my book haul. Okay, so this is all from a little bookstore that I go to where all the books are $1. And just as I was leaving, this always happens where like I see something outside that's just been donated. So someone donated an entire box of Witchcraft books. I just took this one. There was a whole box of different ones, but I liked this one because like it was large and illustrated. So I figured it would be kind of cool. So this is Witchcraft: A Secret History by Michael Streeter. And it's from 2002. So I thought it would have some fun, interesting, witchy history kind of stuff in it. And yeah, it looks like it would be a cool book to both read and use for journal stuff. Ew. We don't want the J.K. Rowling page, though. We don't like her. No, thank you. We're not going to use that. I'm not a fan of hers. But yeah, cool book. Then we have Women and Gardens, 5 Centuries of Women and Gardens by Sue Bennett. And I just saw the cover, and that was also outside. I was like, oh my goodness. I felt like I would never leave this place. It's just like so much fun. This book is 2000, and it's just beautiful pictures and also like nice stories, you know. I think this would be a really nice book to read also. I need like 1 million hours to be able to do all the reading I want to do. But I've been making lots of progress in my reading recently. And then this book, actually, they gave it to me for free. It was going in the bin because they just decided that it was too hard to understand where to put this kind of a book in their shop. So it's, you know, seen better days, obviously, but like it's about antique buttons and copyright 1941. And all it is really is just like information about buttons. And then these like little plates. And there are both color and black and white plates. And it's just like, you know, it basically tells you like row 1, left to right, dog, concave iridescent pearl, brass, and animal escutcheon, scarce, estimated value $1.50. And like it just kind of tells you what each button is. Insects, biblical stories, children, fables. I think most of it is black and white from what I just quickly... Oh, that one's beautiful. Look at that. That's all gilded. Fops and operatic. Yeah, so there's some special pages in here, definitely. So more than likely, I'll try to go through this and just like keep the plates or something, because I don't know. I probably don't need the whole big book. It is quite a big book. Oh, and then I got this for my daughter. This just looks like a fun little book. Paulies' Really Secret Diary. And it's like, I think this looks like a great little book to read for a kid who's her age. Kind of like about, you know, being in school and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I grabbed that for her today. It's cute. Then The Spider Makes a Web by Joan M. Lexow. Pictures by Arabelle Wheatley. And it's just this really pretty illustrated book about spiders making webs. It's from 1979. So just really nice pictures, kind of like a almost monochromatic or trichromatic fun book. And then The Canadian Singer, Book 4. I got this because like I thought the end pages were quite nice, but also I went through it and like it's got really cute music pages. You know, they're all illustrated, and I saw a Halloween one when I was flipping through. It looks like they've got like music for all different, you know, like holidays and stuff. Winter, Silent Night, Little Night Wind, Early Frost, Mr. Bullfrog, Daydreaming. Yeah, some really cute stuff. And this is just for reading. This is The Botney of Desire by Michael Pollan, Plant's Eye View of the World. I've been wanting to read this, and so I just picked it up because, you know, I gotta read it. And this I found too, The Roots of My Obsession, 30 Great Gardeners Reveal Why They Garden. And that sounded like a lovely read. And Incidents in the Life of Joseph Grimaldi by Giles Neville. Paintings by Patricia Neville. So I recognized the name. So Joseph Grimaldi was revered in his time for bringing to the London stage a unique comic genius that filled to capacity the vast old Covent Garden Theatre night after night for months on end. The precursor of Charlie Chaplin, Marcel Marceau, and Danny Kaye, Grimaldi's extraordinary hold on audiences lasted for 40 years, from before the French Revolution until after the death of George III, which brought to an end the Regency period, and yet he never once performed in public beyond the shores of England. A close friend of Lord Byron, and the subject of a biography by Charles Dickens, Grimaldi remained in private life an endearing and modest eccentric who preferred the homely comforts of happily married family life to the high society and wayward adventures into which so often he was inextricably drawn. So yeah, I guess Patricia Neville did a study of Grimaldi essentially, and this is some of her work on Grimaldi. And look, I mean, these pictures are so much fun. I was like really happy to find this book. There's a lot of beautiful details in these images. And it's not, a huge book, but I think I'll be able to make some fun things with it. Very dreamy kind of pages. Yeah. Just a simple little book. And this big book, this is Gray's Manual of Botany. And I just got it because it's a botany book, and I am a lover of all things botany. And I thought, one of these days I could make a big botany book, and it would be nice in here. And this is from, let me see if there's a date. 1950. It's got very featherweight paper, very, very lightweight paper. But it's got all these little bits and bobs, just pretty, pretty pages. And somebody has really studied this book. They really use it. They've written ONT, I assume, for Ontario throughout. They've kind of written their notes and things. And I like botany books for collage pages. And this is a really nice thin paper. It would be nice for jelly printing, to be honest. So yeah, I couldn't pass it up for $1. It's just too pretty. And then we have the Egyptian Jukebox, a conundrum created by Nick Bantock. If you're not familiar with Nick Bantock, he did this lovely series of books called Griffin and Sabine. And this is his very interesting style. So this is 1993, and he does these assemblages, and I believe, it's an assemblage and then photography, but it's got such a great feel for junk journal type inspiration, right? Like very collagey and interesting, kind of curiosities and shadow boxes and stuff. So this is all, I think he's talking about what's in these drawers. Drawer 7, that's fun. Drawer 8. Yeah, so I don't exactly know what it's about. I'd have to read. I haven't read it yet. But I'll figure it out. Then this book, it was there when I arrived, and I was like, it's gonna be a good day, because this is The Art of Alex Gross, Paintings and Other Works. A beautiful book by a wonderful modern artist. Now, let me show you this page. Hopefully you can see it. So this is from, let me see, it's probably not a very old book. Oh, I don't think there's a date inside, actually. Alex Gross, dedication, contents, nothing yet. Yeah, I don't think it has the date inside, but I think it's probably, well, this was written in 2005, so I don't think it's terribly old, is all I'm getting at here. Just very surrealist, interesting style. Some nice, surrealism, old looking, photography. This is work from the 90s. Lots of Asian influence here. Some adult topics. Some randomness. Very interesting stuff, though. There's fold-outs, sleepwalkers. That's really neat. It's like it's a huge book. It's hard for me to show you the whole thing, but I think you get the point. Some really awesome stuff in here. So if you're interested, look at that. In Alex Gross, you can look up Alex Gross and learn more. But I was happy to find that book. Oh yeah, this one. So this is Jennifer Isaac's Quirky Gardens. Isn't that cute? So there's lots of fun stuff in here for sure. feel like I could make a really whimsical kind of garden-y book. 1995, and I'll kind of flip through from this direction a little to show you like interesting rock gardens, all sorts of cool, sculptural gardens, interesting like nature being, like shrubs being cut into certain shapes. Edward Scissorhandsy kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a fun book. Next we have, I got some of these guys. So I've probably shown you these kind of things before. I pick these up whenever I find them. They had a whole slew of them, but I just got a few. So this is 46 paintings, lessons in oil, 2 trees, shrubs, animals, figures, and landscapes. So these books are, like how to kind of, I keep knocking these inks over, how to kind of books that like you get paint swatches, you get like, the images in a bunch of different steps, and I love them. I think they're really, I love the vintage color like to them. The colors are always kind of golden hour, like with a lot of like bright, oddly bright color. So this is how Vernon Kerr paints seascapes and landscapes. Look at this old price tag. $270, $295 was on sale for $270, and like it shows you all of these different ones here. I would love to find this one, the anatomy one. Looks really neat. But this one is, seascapes. Cool stuff. And lots of paint swatches. Red Barns and Other Scenes, Arden van de Wit's. Lots of red barns. Paint swatches. It's the paint swatches that get me every time. How Robert Wood paints landscapes and seascapes. Lovely landscape images. Then, are we at the end? No, we have a few more to go. But this is a good find because I have a book that I'm kind of building stuff for. So this is presenting Houdini, His Life and Art, the world's most mystifying magician, greatest jailbreaking escape artist, debunker of false spiritualists, the amazing Randy and Burt Randolph Sugar. So this is a Houdini book. And it's just got lots of great images of Houdini and obviously the history of Houdini. And like some good like old documents and things like that. So that was cool. Oh, and I got a copy of Goonies because it's Goonies. And this, yes. Did find a nice old book today. It's been a little while since I found a nice cover. This is at the Mercy of Tiberias, the Augusta Evans Wilson series, kind of similar to the Pansy books in style. Is in memory of my mother who has entered into rest. I saw a funny headstone the other day when I was wandering in a graveyard. I should have taken a picture, but it said "Mother lies here," and underneath it said "and Dad is around somewhere." And I was like cracking up. I was like, I love the sense of humor of some people. It's so great. No date, unfortunately, but this is the author of Elmo, which I see that book a lot. Yeah, so pretty cover. That's what I got it for. And then this one, Fireside Poems by Edna Jacques. So this is just a little green book, very cute. And it's just got like different kinds of topical poems. Window full of fishing tackle, in love with life, women on lonely outposts. Oh my God, outposts. Somebody help me. The haunting note. Theology, truck driver, lone tree, funeral coach. Like I love different kinds of like these kind of, collections of poetry on all different things. So like kitchen garden, A row of onions sticking up their heads, parsley and dill in their own special beds, long rows of carrots, cabbages and chard, make such a heartsome showing in the yard. A row of pepper grass and salsify, a clump of rhubarb shaping up for pie, a hill of beans with crisp, transparent stalks, borders of thyme and sage along the walks, a row of chives, lettuce and leafy clumps, a bed of cucumbers in rounded humps, radishes, corn, a lovely row of peas, asparagus set out beneath the trees. You know, just lovely, right? Oh, something in here. What is this? Looks like a newspaper kind of ad of some kind. Party for writer Edna Jacques. So this is the writer. She is known as Scrapbook Poet of the West. Interesting. That's cool. I always like when I find those kind of things inside books, little surprises. When was this printed? 1950. Yeah, cute. And then I did find one other old book. I wasn't sure about this one. It's Harriet Sandwi with Edward Uffington Valent, and it's a neat cover. I thought it was kind of nice. It's not my particularly favorite color scheme, but I think I can do something with it to make it quite cool. It's just another lovely old book from 1912. Sometimes I feel like books like this, if I don't bring them home, they're just not going to go anywhere. And I want to, take care of them. One more. The last and the final thing that I got today. All right, you have to be proud of me. I walked away from like 10 field guides and I just got this one. This is insects. And I like this one. I don't know if I have much left of the last one that I had because I use a lot of these kind of guides, but that, my friends, is my book haul. So it's kind of a big thrift. I wasn't anticipating, but I kind of do this bookshop haul. Like this particular bookstore, I go to it maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Not that often. So when I do go, I try to grab what I can because everything's $1. Why not, right? So that being said, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching and being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I think that, I had someone tell me a couple days ago that they noticed that they had been unsubscribed from my channel somehow, and they know that they hadn't done it, but they noticed because like my videos were not showing up in their feed anymore, and that can happen sometimes with algorithms, but they noticed that they were fully unsubscribed. So it's weird on YouTube. I've noticed that myself, that I've been unsubscribed from a couple of channels before, one of which is like one of my favorite channels, Ants Canada, and I wait for his videos. I love his videos. If you haven't seen Ants Canada, check it out. It's the coolest channel. It's Mikey Bustos. He's this cool like Filipino guy who he's built this amazing like indoor sort of large terrarium. Like he's a really cool sciencey guy, and I think you'd love to see his ecology videos. If you've been here and you like my content, I think I like nature, and he's just a really cool ambassador for like learning about nature and also ant keeping. Ants are so fascinating. Even if you're kind of weirded out by them, like I think you would appreciate them. So yeah, I noticed I was unsubscribed to him like a couple weeks ago, and then I got that message and I was like, huh. And it's funny, every now and then on YouTube I'll see my numbers, like my numbers kind of creep up. Like I'll get another subscriber, maybe 1 or 2 a day usually, right? On a week when I make a lot of videos. But then every now and then I will lose like 5 subscribers. And it's not because I've done anything particularly, like every now and then I do something. Ooh, you see that little centipede? You see him run by? That is a little centipede. Oh my gosh, they always spook me, but I don't bother them because the centipedes and spiders, it's because I'm talking about bugs and I have this bug book. Like how weird. Yeah, those are the 2 that I don't mind in my house because they eat all of the other things, right? So they're okay, and they don't hurt anybody. They're just little whatever. what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So every now and then I'll see like my numbers will go down by like 5. Sometimes it's even been 10. But then over the next few days, those numbers kind of come back, or sometimes they come back like the next day it's back. So like I don't really know what that is. It used to bother me, but it doesn't anymore, because I realize I'm not out here going like, I don't like people who like, pickles on their pizza or pineapple on their pizza. I'm not doing anything like hugely dramatic, so I don't think I'm causing a big stir. But yeah, so just make sure you're subscribed if you want to be, because I want you here. So that being said, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for checking out this haul o' books, and until next time, may the thrifting fairies be with you.